sunrise. Oh, 71 Cowboys. Yeah. Day after Thanksgiving, right? I'm good. I'm good. I'm committing to my plans, to be here for everyone and to find the joy. Yes, ma'am, exactly. No matter what. So I'm gonna do some stretching, you know. We ate a lot yesterday, right? People ate a lot and probably maybe they drank a lot and need some inspiration to still stretch and breathe and enjoy. Oh, maybe make better choices. Okay. Wow, 71 Cowboys. So, everybody, sorry, Willow. Joinky, did you have a great Thanksgiving? Did you eat? Cool. All right. Well, either way, I'm gonna start my little setup and start to stretch here. I didn't. I did it. I did. Oh, I thought you didn't. I said. Oh, yeah. Actually, we had a non-traditional, so I did miss out on the stuffing and the yams. I do like that part and the cranberry sauce, and I did miss out on it, but I did. All right, boy. Yep. I'm gonna start to do my thing, get my morning stretch on, and thank you so much. What the heck can we see here? I can't see. Got a little disconnected. Let's see here. How are you? I'm cool. Do your thing. Yeah. Out on the islands here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I can't set this up. Oh, here it is. Okay, I hope some sunrise colors come. They were beautiful. Willow, can you help me here? Can people see anything? I hope you guys can see good. I don't know what direction this is. I think it's better up higher, but it's what we have. And I do have some warm water here. Yo, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? They came? Did your guests come? Sometimes after big events, we just need to sit and meditate on really, excuse me, on what happened, what we did, what our choices were, and everything has its place. I had a certain guest, and yeah, I decided to treat them as a guest of honor, even if you understand what I'm saying. You treat everyone as a guest of honor because we don't know the lessons and the reasons that we have gotten together. Okay, so we want to activate the stomach area. So I'm doing full circles. Do this for you. You can see it a little bit better. And then we can switch sides. So not only is this good for the spine and the lower back, right? Releasing any tension that we had built up from anxiety, stress, maybe the family didn't, maybe conversations went like sometimes happen. So not only is the belly full, but you could have some stress. So I just take full circles, rotating. You want to maybe take your circle like all the way around. Another really good exercise is morning chill here. So another really good exercise for the belly. I've shown this before. I have a short on the tummy exercise. Oh, Willow. Oh, Willow, I didn't know you were there. So this one, it includes the breath of fire, right? And we want to, breath of fire is a specific pumping from the diaphragm, right? So, okay, so I'm showing you that so you can see the pumping that you need to do. And the goal is, I've said this as well, so when you see someone finish eating and they go, they're stretching and they're yawning and they're leaning back and then they're burping. So that's what this does, helps to release the old stale air that gets trapped on the bottom down here. So again, I'll show you the breathing. And the point is to extend, I got a big sweater on. Extend and push out the belly. So if you can reach back like so, that's perfect. And go all the way back. That's even better. And just keep pumping, pumping, pumping. And eventually something will come up. Willow. Hey, Willow, are you saying hello to your Oh, were you saying hello to your friends? So yeah, let me see if you guys could get that. It's a funny exercise, but it actually works. If you have any pain, salud, salud, Marquez. Who's exercising? Who's got who has maybe some tension, some stress, some anxiety, some belly ache, maybe a headache. So all these things happen after we consume, right? We consume in every way. We consume what we eat, we're consuming what we hear, we're talking, we're arguing, we're debating, we're laughing, and we're doing that while we're eating. So we're getting a lot of air in with the food and the drink a lot of air, and that air gets stuck down in the belly. So this is why I'm sharing this funny little exercise. And believe it or not, lots of people that I've shown personally were like, they didn't want, they thought, felt funny doing it, they weren't sure, but afterwards when the air came out, they felt better. So again, for those of you just tuning in, we're doing the breath of fire, pumping at the diaphragm. I haven't done, I didn't do a lot of talking. Okay, so here we go. Breath of fire, arching the belly, going back, really arching it as much as we can, stretching the stomach, and then pumping. Okay, so I hope that that can bring you some help, some assistance. Oh, thank you again. Thank you for my likers and my subscribers from, our international, just, wow, Willow. Our crew is international. I keep telling people it might not seem like a lot to you, but it's a diverse and a high impact crew. We're making high impact in our lives and to those around us. We're making higher choices. We're choosing kindness and compassion. And by doing this physical work, this breathing, these physical exercises, we get our body and our mind and our soul back in alignment. There's enough chaos out there. There's enough craziness out there. There's enough indecision out there. There's enough people that really don't know what they think. They really don't. They really are subliminally programmed, and they really stay with the group. Like if the group is saying this, if the group says this, social proof, right? It takes a lot of courage to step away from that and to make your own decisions, to make your own choices, and to choose kindness and to choose compassion. There's a lot of people with a lot of opinions and a lot of very strong attitudes, and we're all going to play every part. So what we speak about, what we think about, we bring about. Even sometimes we think we're doing a good thing, we bring it up. We're helping others, right? But not really. We're just showing others that we're there with you on the journey and we know what you're going through because we're human. And all human beings pretty much have the same emotions, thoughts. Wait a minute, what do I see over there? What is that? Excuse me. Well, for the most part, I would say, in terms of emotions, now what we do with them, right? That is what makes us completely different and go from one extreme to another. It's not the actual emotions. The emotions are just indicators, let's say, indicators as to where we are. So if we find ourselves, let's say, maybe sad and things like that, then we know those are things of the mind. Those are thoughts, ideas, memories, impositions, right? Because in the moment, we truly are fine. So when those thoughts start to enter, and then we connect them to other thoughts, right? And then we create this idea, this concept of what should be and what shouldn't be. We're rising. We are rising. The morning sun is coming up. Aloha nui loa. It was cool yesterday. I had a lot of international guests show up for my live. And we had Choinky visiting us and Zori and Willow. And it made our day, really. We could all just say hello, support each other. Grand Rising. That's so funny. I was actually going to make that the title. Check out the one that says sun salutations. That sunrise is incredible. The colors are so beautiful. And I think it's just a little 3-minute clip. And I was going to name it Grand Risings, but I put sun salutations. That's the thing. They always say, oh, what's your title? My titles are all. I got to go back and change them. Yes, sir. Oh, my goodness. Last night, I took pictures of the fire. I have to say, something sacred and something special was going on there. So much so that I don't believe that I'm going to post those pictures because not everything is for everyone. Yeah, the power of the mind. I'm telling you, that fire, like, you know how people, we look at the fire, right, for messages. People look at the tea leaves. People look at that fire was saying, it was just, I've never seen anything like that. There's light, it's almost like there were messages being written by the embers as they went into the sky. Yeah, I just, like I said, I'm gonna examine those a little bit more and then decide. Actually, what I want to do, what I will be doing, is creating a collection of photographs of the clouds in the sky and the sacred moments that nature shows me. That's so cute. I meant for, well, yeah, I'll send it to you through my mind. But some people want to have something to put up on their wall, and I get you. I'm not stressing over I know everything will have its time. I've manifested so much. Yeah, I'm working on it. We're all working on it. And this support and people joining me from around the world and sharing, it's inspiring, and we will grow and we will work on our powers together. We will inspire for greater change, because look how beautiful this earth is. When we're feeling good, there's mystery, there's magic, I believe that there's many layers of divine mystery and things that we can have access to if we choose, right? There are. You hear the mentors. We hear the great people who have written books and left us messages. The magic is there. Um, yeah, we live in the magic power circle. Our words create our reality. Our words are wands, right? Try it. I know you, it looks like you've tried it, but those who haven't, start to change your language. Try something crazy. Send love to someone that you really can't stand. Say, they must have had a hard life. Please let them feel some relief and some joy and know what it's like to choose kindness. See what happens. If you do that silently and sincerely, even one time, change will happen. That's right. You have to want it. That's the key. You are absolutely right. You have to want it. You have to have that desire, because then you create that energy, that natural attraction. You know, what you want wants you. So that's why I'm not quitting, because what I want is to do what I'm doing, creating, speaking with people internationally, showing this simplicity of beauty, and the fact that it comes from someone who really had no clue, who was afraid to look at the sky, who was afraid to listen to the birds, who didn't even look at animals, who couldn't tell the difference between one horse or the other, who couldn't see the rain. You know, I full on opposite side, you know, doing good, loving life, you know, learning about the industry and fashion. And, you know, I can do, there's so many gifts I've been blessed with. And I definitely, but nature and peace was not one of them. But I kept asking and I kept trying. There's a higher will, there's a higher destiny, there's a higher. So when you're feeling like lost, down, look up to the sky, breathe, breathe the 4-4-6 breathing. Ask, whisper, say thank you in a whisper. Say thank you in a whisper for what you desire and watch it appear. And I know people say a lot of people have financial issues. Well, first and foremost, we have to lose the poverty consciousness or else it's not coming. So one really good tip I give, especially now, oh, today, right? It's Black Friday, isn't it? I don't even know. I purchased something for the first time last year, and it was actually for school. It was actually for learning. It was, you know, that's it. You know, that's my. So with this whole Black Friday week and all that, right? Temptations. So you might find yourself saying, "Oh, I can't. I'm broke. Oh, I can't. I'm broke. I don't have the money. I'm broke." Well, I'd like to give you another phrase. I'd like to change that for you on this journey to losing the poverty consciousness. Can we try to say, it's not my financial priority? Oh, thank you very much. Oh, yes, I would love to have that, but it's not my financial priority today. And see how much better you feel? You look, you look at the person, you know, very calmly, collectively, and just say, it's lovely. Oh, it's wonderful. It's great. I love it. I would definitely love to have that. But today, it's not my financial priority. I will keep it in mind though, and good luck to you and to whoever's meant to have that today. And you don't have to say you keep going that long, but I'm just giving you an idea of the way to maybe think about it, right? You know, you might not have $1 in your pocket that day, but you're not broke or broken because, right? You have other financial priorities and you're working on your side. You're working on your dream and your, what's it called? Your fortune. You're working on your fortune part-time. I'm not sure if that's Jim Rohn. Do you guys know Jim Rohn? Great manifester. And these are people I have studied from people who pretty much made it from nothing. I think he had $2.25 in his pocket, and he couldn't buy the Girl Scout cookies, and he had to lie to the Girl Scout. So that made him change his priorities as a man. And then, yeah. So that's our little tip for today for the Black Friday, you know, so that you don't feel like you're a loser, baby. Why did you kill me? I love things, don't get me wrong. In fact, I love beautiful, pretty, shiny, sparkly, you know, when I see beautiful things, the first thing I think is, oh, I want that, right? But I don't need it. I have so many beautiful things. Like a lot of women, we just collect beautiful things. People give us jewelry, and I have so many things that I haven't worn. In fact, I can go into my things and it's like shopping. So I might do that today, actually. Go and find something beautiful in my own treasures. Maybe we'll listen to the birds for a little bit. Let's just sit and listen to the birds a little bit and think about all this stuff that we just said. Oh, it's still not rising. Spend time with Willow. Being with animals has taught me a lot. I used to think that they were just animals. They were just wild, you know, like, oh, well, you are already helping people, 71 Cowboys. I can tell that because you're here and you're listening and you're speaking, you're communicating. Yeah, help people how exactly? It depends, because we really want to help ourselves. And I think that through helping ourselves and becoming the example and the change, that's probably more help than if we sat and we tried to tell them, you know, things. I found that people really just want us to listen, and they don't actually take your advice in the moment when they're upset, right? Because they're emotional, so they're feeling, they're they're not actually listening. But maybe subconsciously you can get something, like they say, right? You can slip it into their bubble. You can, if you're sincere. So I try, well, at least for me, right? I'm not serious because I'm literally growing every day and learning and trying to take care of myself, right? I don't think that there's a place of perfection as a human being. I believe that we are imperfectly perfect as we are. So yeah, helping people is relative to if they want to help themselves. I think that's the key, right? And you're right, it depends, because you could literally do something extreme one day. You could literally go outside and, you know, feed someone or pick them up off the street and, make sure they get a shower, you know, get them to a homeless shelter if that's your thing. Or, and then that you can just definitely physically, spiritually, that is definitely helping. And so there are ways that we can literally help people. At the same time, not give away our energy or have our energy be drained from us, right? Because, I mean, people are on their journey. That's their journey. We don't know why, you know, what in their life lessons they need to learn. So we can't look at people and say, oh, poor them, or they're down and out, or if they only did things differently. We really don't know what's going on, why they're here, what they need to learn. The same thing, I have that feeling about people when they leave, you know, when they're no longer with us. So if anybody's sad, let's say, you know, this is the holiday time, right? So if you have lost ones, they're either, yeah, out in the world wandering around, they didn't want to come home, or, you know what I'm saying, they decided, or heaven, God, the angels, you know, they're just not with us. I have this funny feeling that, especially the people that just go, right? All of a sudden they go in their sleep, or they have an accident. Like we have friends that surf, and you might have heard about it recently, you know, in the ocean, professionals, they know what they're doing, and then it's just, they're gone. They're gone. I have a sneaky feeling that sometimes we decide, you know, we've learned our lesson, or we've found ourselves in a space where we have to start again. You know, maybe the lesson was learned and that's it. So try to consider a new way, like not just the sadness that you might feel because the person is gone. Try to, like, maybe remember the lessons that they tried to share. Remember what they tried to say to us, right? Right, Willow? We can help others by being our best self. And that's what I've tried to do. Become a better me. Never gone. So cute. Yeah, never gone. You're right. That's the key. That's the thing. It just sometimes I fall back also in the language. And not only that, sometimes people don't understand if we speak in esoteric quantum language. So sometimes we do need to unite to be understood. You know, unite in thought for a moment. Right. We're never gone. We are energy. Time for me to drink some water here. With my girlfriend. Hey, Willow. Thank you for who's ever there with us, joining us and just listening and being quiet. I hope that you appreciate this. It takes a lot of courage for me, you know, to come out here with my big frizzy hair, because that's what it is now. It's not, but, you know, I was told to start messy. This is messy. This is messy for me, and learning to be okay with how I am, imperfectly perfect, and to be able to grow and share that growth with people that I don't know, you know. Oh, Hey, you guys, I'm sorry you fell down. You fell down. Song of the day for you, Dancing in the Sky. Danny and Lizzie feed off the song. Okay, I'm going to listen to that because you know I love music and I dance. And yeah, music inspires me. Music makes me feel alive and beautiful and makes me disappear. And you guys, I haven't had a chance yet to really dance for you because of this music situation, you know, playing music, copyright music. And so I'm really trying to figure that out. I did find out about Creator Mix. And then there's, I think it's what is it called? Linked. So I'm trying to, yeah, I'm going to get to that. I didn't want to have to, I might have to purchase something. I don't know, but because I really want to be able to play, let's say maybe this song that you suggested and dance to it for you. I love music. Like, okay, I did have a little clip dancing to Kevin Gates, you know, fairy tales, but you know, it's a little raw, that song, so I didn't know. I think I did delete it. Ashwagandha in them for breakfast. Don't be scared. Yeah, I know. I didn't listen. I wasn't online. I was off everything for years. If you check, I only started posting about a year and 3 months ago on YouTube. And I didn't even, yeah, I wasn't on anything, speaking with anyone. I wasn't doing Facebook. I was studying my yoga. I was studying so that I could transform my life so that when I did speak and share with people, when I did do my classes, I could say that I actually implemented, you know, not just talking about what we're supposed to do, but not doing it. Really? Same? That is amazing. Yeah, I did my yoga training. I actually did it. I actually did it several times, you know, not just once. And then I took a yoga philosophy course, and I did that as well several times because my little brain needed to comprehend all this mystery and this quantum thinking and this, like you said, these thoughts and ideas that we do not disappear. It never ends. And I tell you what, that's almost scary too. So what? But no, there is rest. There's always rest. And plus, how can we really truly speak on the sacred? How can we, unless we experience? So, yeah, even in terms of quitting addictions, I've quit. I quit. I had an addiction. I had an addiction. I had big time addiction. And why? Why? Because, you know, we're conditioned to believe that we deserve a good drink. Exactly. That is part of the journey. That's the point, you know? So that's what I did. I said to myself, if I can help myself, if I can, you know, and I did it. So the alcohol, you know, I'm very, my journey, right? And I'm a person that wants to learn myself, that wants to say, I used my God-given, some people see, when I say God, I don't want people to feel, but there is a higher power, there is energy, there is guidance that we can call divine, And if the word that we give it is God, I say it's good. Anything that's good, right? Because that's the same. That's it. It's just a language, words. And what about dog? Dog. Dog backwards. Dog is God. God is dog. Does that make sense? Because it's unconditional. The dog is unconditional love, right? And so I've come to find that. So I don't know. I think God could be anything. So we don't need to get upset about it. If I mention that word, there's no need to get upset or someone to or to I would imagine it has to do with with what your thoughts that are related to that. It's not about, oh my gosh. You see, that's because I don't have the. You guys, I'm sorry that we fall down together, but we get back up. Oh, I did everything. I said to myself, I got this under control. I don't need to quit. How can I quit? How can I enjoy life if I'm not drinking? If I'm not buzzed? How could I be the life of the party? How can I go and dance and do my wild dances, not care if anyone's looking? But it was a crutch. It was a crutch because I have so much energy and I get so excited and I'm so happy to see people. And, hey, Willow, what's going on? You gotta get going? Let's do a little bit more. Wait a minute. God is everything. Each and every one of us can decide how we word it. Yes, that's true. It is true. How we word it. I found myself, I recently went on a trip, which I hardly go anywhere. I haven't gone anywhere. I used to go everywhere. Now I'm like, but that's okay because like you said, it's part of the journey and I'm choosing this piece. But anyway, I went on this trip and I found myself, surprisingly, I think it was even the first night, they took me to Bible study and I was singing with banjo. I said, okay. And then I went and joined them at church. It was non-denominational and the preacher, is he a preacher? Pastor. No, pastor was very, very cool. He happened to go to West Point and he was supposed to be a lawyer. And his dad freaked out when he said, that's not happening. Because my roommate that you put me in this school, he happened to be very, very loyal, faithful to his prayers and to God. And he just felt like his mission was to be of service and, yeah, to help people by, and he is. I mean, I was like, wow, oh, this is a really cool guy, like super, and he's sincere. He's not imposing things on us. He's just saying, let's lighten up, literally. So that was fun and cute, but I'm not, it doesn't mean I'm becoming a fanatic or I'm going literally every day. Like people have, oh, Sunday. So yeah, like you said, people choose how they see. To me, this is it. Listening to the birds, seeing how nature works, communicating internationally with people like you and all my beautiful, had a lot of lovely ladies. Oh, I'm going to give a shout out. We've got Exotical Honey. She sent me a message for Thanksgiving and Journey with Nicole also sent me a message. So many, Chocolatka. There's so many beautiful women out there. Trident woman. It's relaxing. You know, it's important to get out into the sun. So wherever people are, we need to get that vitamin D. I don't know, I was listening to something the other day about taking some pills. And if you take these pills, these vitamin C pills, you get, I think, 2 minutes worth of vitamin D. And then someone made a comment that it's just better to stand out in the sun for 2 minutes, right? If if that's, you know, if that's all you're getting, and think that we can make that happen wherever we are. You know, even if you got to go up to the rooftop. Because I know you get to the rooftops for the night parties, you know, because they're amazing rooftop parties. So you could do that for the sun gazing. Getting that solar power. The solar power is so amazing, right? Because just think about it. We can actually, with the sun, we can charge and move metal. So imagine how it can recharge our body, realign our mind, our soul. Just the way this, see how there's alignment there, that line, and it goes from the earth to the heavens. So that's what's going on. It's infusing us. And I do sun gazing, so we're gonna look at the sun, being aware that our eyes are sensitive, but somehow we lost that art of sun gazing. Oh, let's see here. Pretty lady, something brought me and you together for this moment. Peace be with us. Have a beautiful day. Aw, I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you for pretty lady. Glad. Oh, okay. Blessings to you. And yes, thank you for the compliment. Stay pretty, ladies. Stay always pretty. I know the ladies out there are really working on utilizing their pretty privilege, you know, not taking it for granted and not throwing it away, because that is also a gift. Our beauty is a gift. And if we can bring joy to others by being pretty, being kind, pretty, coming out also from what's inside, right? Shining through in our words, that is a blessing. And pretty privilege is real, you know, and you want to appreciate it while you can. I'm telling you, one of the most challenging things for pretty women is maturing. I think I've been through so much in life, and I handle it. I mean, I'm serious, but I put that one right up there, almost number one. One of the hardest things to handle is maturing. I'm laughing, but I'm almost crying. Seriously, so be beautiful and enjoy it, you know? Don't take it for granted. Take care of your health. treat your skin kindly, you know. Treasure your beauty, treasure your pretty power. And you know what? For my beauties that are like they're just prime, and you know what I'm saying? And it seems like eternal, right? We are eternal. I think that when people, sometimes we don't share with each other in the moment, in the time. We don't give the sincere compliments because we're insecure. You know, that's why, like, so many people, they're so beautiful, right? And everyone's all around each other. Beauty, physical beauty, coolness, you know, and no one can find each other. I can't find each other. And it's like, keep thinking something better, someone better, but nah. Don't take it for granted. Don't take that for granted anymore. Don't take your beauty, your prettiness for granted. And try not to flaunt it. Try to be sincere. So my women, my ladies, rise up. Rise up and take back your pretty power. You know, look at yourself in the mirror. And no matter what you see, no matter what you see, you want to say, I am beauty in perfect form. Because we're like superheroes, you know? You know how superheroes, they end up turning like, they look really weird, and they change, they transform, but they're better, they have powers. So we want to think of ourselves like superheroes, enhancing our powers. And maybe our looks change a little bit. You're like, what the frick? But we got better powers. And let's go a little bit more holistic, right? A little bit more natural, so we don't have to be obsessed and freaking out and, you know, worrying. And we don't have the money to buy the products and this and that and da 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 to maintain the beauty of the pretty privilege. So if we go holistic, then we can use things that are in our refrigerator. We can use things like the sunlight. We can do physical asanas and exercises that tone and firm our bodies, right? That bring us to a radiant place. So that's one of the main points of this Christmas fitness vlogmas, is for the ladies, and of course anyone who wants to join in and just keep their mind sane and keep their body fit through all the feasts, right? So that's the point, so that we can still feel great, good. Okay, I'm starting to the sun is coming up. So it's getting a little warm in my turtleneck dress. Sun gazing, so we're gonna look at the sun. sun gazing is actually really good for us. So no sunglasses and just looking at the sun for a few seconds at a time. And then of course drinking our water, and we can sun charge our water. We can leave it in a green bottle. We could put our water in a glass bottle, preferably green, and put it out in the sun, and then we can get sun charged water. Like and subscribe, and this way you don't lose me. Okay, so I'm gonna get going because it's getting a little hot, and we gotta get going with the day and get the feeding done, right? The horses, the pig, the cat, the dog, my family, the crew, right? That's who I chill with. Those are my crew now. I let everyone else go. Save the drama for your mama. Save the drama for your mama. That's what I said. And I just dipped out, yo. I was like, I don't know, you guys, it's just like, I'm feeling like I gotta grow. So it looks like I gotta go. It's true. It's like one time I was in this fancy place, like super cool, you know, the place to be, restaurant, and dressed like, and I mean, crazy. And I just decided to just like make an announcement at the table, tell everyone that I love you, but if I disappear, don't take it personal, okay? And I began, that's how it began. I had that thought at the fabulousness, the fabulous, you know, just dinner, guests, the whole everything, right? The place to be. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. There's gotta be more. And there's more. Here it is. And there's less. Okay, guys, so this is what's more here. This is what's more is the fact that I got close to nature. This is a relationship. This is more like the fact that I'm not afraid. Oh, oh, sorry, I almost squashed you. Do we have more, or should I go back to the fashionable restaurants and the parties and the scene and well, no, because now we know. Oh my God, don't go. We heard what's going on out there, didn't we? This chaos and craziness and wolves in sheep's clothing. Is that it? Wolves in sheep's clothing. I think the other day I said sheep's in wolves' clothing. that sheep's in wolves' clothing. That can happen too. Yeah, I think that was me at one time. Now that I think about it, I had to look like a wolf because I'm tiny, right? So I think that's why someone asked me one time. They were like, "Why are you all dressed in leather?" That was tough. because I'm tough. Yeah, and that was funny. It was a man, a reader, and he took my hand and he read my hand. He asked me, he said, why are you all covered in leather? And he read my hand and that I had a, he said that I had a huge capacity. A huge capacity for love, I think he said. These are things that just come up. Thank you for joining me for this sunrise pop-up surprise. Like and subscribe. Join us for our lives Christmas fitness vlogmas. And you just don't know where we're going to show up, what we're going to do, what we're going to talk about. So if you got nothing going on, you want to chill, that's cool. And if you I have a problem saying this, subscribe. If you subscribe, then you won't lose me, right? And so if you're not in the mood, you don't listen, you don't click on. But if you're in the mood, and even if you just want to see the scenery and not hear me because I ramble on, just turn down the volume and, at least you feel like, when you have a really good friend or a cousin or something, you really don't care what they're doing. You're just glad that they're there. You don't even know what they're saying, but you're glad that they're there, right? That's it. So that'll be me. I'll be your cuz. I'll be your cuz that comes over and talks you to sleep. Like you don't know what they're saying. You're like, mm-hmm, yeah, oh, Okay, well, you made my morning that we got together. Like you are my cuz that we just hung out, and of course I had a nice conversation. And my big hair probably getting bigger and bigger with you. We'll work on that, ladies. So got some tips for me. I've been seeing that some ladies have some good products, hair oils and things. I haven't been hair oiling, so that's one of the reasons. But I do believe hair oiling is good. We'll get into a lot of things, as I get more confident and as I grow and I can get sponsorship, I can get beauty products, right? Like holistic. I can make products and I can do giveaways. I can get sponsorship with yoga wear, right? Should we try to get some products to give away, Willa, as we grow? As we say, as we become partners with YouTube and we go into a shop or we go and we say, oh, would you love to sponsor us? And our international guests from Algeria and from Texas. Oh, Utah. Utah. I think I went to Utah. I don't think you're here anymore. Next time I talk, I'm pretty much sure I went to Utah. All right, boys and girls, ladies, gents, homies, gronies, whatever you want to call yourself. Hear ye thones. Hear ye thones. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all your beautiful comments, you know. Those of you who haven't yet, why not like and subscribe, you know, be part of the movement that is for raising our frequency so that we can be in aligned and make better choices, harmony, right? Okay, Willow, we're gonna say goodbye. Fitness, Christmas Vlogmas. Stay fit. Oh my gosh, this is a dirty place. I'm gonna dirty. Saying hi to the guy flying in the sky. Bye. Oh my god, okay. You guys, swell is coming up. Huge swell. And I'm going to be filming it, so I don't know if that's going to be later today. I'm pretty sure. Just making sure I'm not giving you the crotch shot. Sorry. Um, but yeah, huge surf coming up. Hopefully this afternoon. Checking on in. See you at the beach. Some people are probably still passed out, you know, from Thanksgiving between the faux turkey, the fake and bacon. I keep saying those. Those are funny, right? For all our holistic veggies, vegetarians. And so yeah, thanks for joining. I did do wait, let's see if we can make a Willow, can we make a clip? We never know what's gonna happen when we do the clip thing. We never know what they're gonna show, what part of the video. But we'll do it anyway. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and joining for Christmas Fitness Vlogmas. Blessings, bendición. Vamos a bailar. What does that mean? I don't understand. Okay, hold on then. Oh, I do my yoga dance before I go. So basically the music is in my head, guys, until I figure out how to get, you know, copyrighted good music. But yeah, we'll be yoga dancing together. go. To the other side because it is getting hot with the sweater on, turtleneck. I gotta go. That was early morning while it was cold. Phew. Okay, focus. Focus. Ah, sorry. It's spooky. Okay, be careful. Don't go in and out of it so quickly like I did. Oh, Gigi. Royal Dancer. Balance. Okay, before I go, a little balance posture. Oh, look at that. So dirty. Yucky. That's not a good idea. Put on my. Okay, I gotta go. I can hear, I can see, I can feel the heat, the hotness, the hair getting bigger and bigger. So, yeah, so thank you for my eccentric pop-up lives. Call me eccentric, call me a little weird, call me a little bit different. But of course, just call me. Like me, subscribe, and okay, goodbye. Aloha nui loa. Goodbye, Zori. Say goodbye to your guests. Thanks for joining for this beautiful sunrise. Sending you these rays of energy, of love, of light, of inspiration.